This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here at the Connecting Live Hull. Delighted to be joined by Sean Mccomb. He's back, long awaited return. Feel good?
Yeah, feel amazing. Got a good win under the belt. The task was don't get hit, and that's exactly what I done.
I know you said in the build-up you don't believe in ring rust. That's shown there because it looked like you hadn't been out of the ring 2 months, let alone nearly 14.
Yeah, well, as I said before, I don't believe in ring rust. I have harder spars in the gym than most fights, and I think most fighters do. That's where all the damage is done. And listen, I've been active from April last year. From that, obviously that bad decision in New York, I've continued to stay in the gym. It hasn't. It broke my heart. Obviously, it broke my heart because I could be on to bigger and better things. But listen, I still have belief in my ability. I have belief that I'll still get to that level, and that's kept me hungry in the gym.
Kind of putting the Barboza fight aside, was it disheartening staying in the gym, always being ready and just being on the sidelines for that long?
Yeah, it's big. It's very disheartening. It's heartbreaking stuff when people are constantly asking you, oh, like that's all I know you for, and I don't want to be remembered for that. So obviously I'm on the fringe and I'm on the sidelines and I'm seeing other people getting opportunities, and it's it's sort of brought a wee bit of a dickheader to me because now I have to be the dickhead to call people out and I'm fucking matching all these names who are great fighters in their own right, but I'm just doing it because I need the that's the level I believe I'm at, and that's the opportunities I believe I should be getting.
Yeah, look, whilst it's nice for everyone to be saying, oh, you was robbed, Sean, you was robbed, but ultimately a robbery isn't shown on box rec, is it? It's
Exactly.
still in that red column. It's not on your ranking. You do lose that position. So it's nice to move on now and follow this new kind of direction with Anto, with Izzy. It's like a completely new chapter, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's a brilliant new chapter, and as I said, said before, it's the first time I've had promotional backing in my career. Jack Catterall lost to on a controversial decision to Josh Taylor. He stayed in the WBO rankings. Why? Because he had a promoter backing him and screening for him. I lost to Barboza. I was taken completely out of the WBO rankings on a controversial decision. You know what's the difference? And I think I'll rebuild and just fight everything that's put in front of me. And maybe, you know what, I'll get myself into a mandatory position.
Will it be difficult to get a big domestic fight, do you believe?
Yeah, I do believe so because I understand boxing. I know it's a game of snakes and ladders. And I understand that these top promoters have invested so much money in these top fighters, and they're not going to put them in against me because I'm a banana skin. I'm a I'm a nightmare to fight. I'm a tall, skinny, awkward southpaw. Who wants it? I mean, I understand fully, but I have to make some noise. I have to bring my name into the likes of those names that I'm mentioning, so that people recognise that I'm not here just to be remembered for losing to Barboza.
There was three names mentioned after the fight: Dalton Smith, Pierce O'Leary, Adam Azim. From the outside looking in, Dalton Smith, he said himself, he's waiting for the winner of Sabril Matias versus Puello, which is right because he's getting his world title opportunity. But Pierce O'Leary needs a fight, and there's been a lot of talk of him getting a homecoming. Adam Azim hasn't really fought since, I think, February. So them two, they are viable options.
Yeah, of course they are. I mean, if you want to make it to the next level, these are the type of fights you got to take. I understand promotion is a game of let's get the easiest fights. If I had a promoter get me all the easiest fights and I got a world title out of it, oh, it's a dream for any boxer. I'm just here to make noise, to maybe put a bit of pressure on these fighters, and it's good building their profile, but sometimes they got to step up and fight one of the big names, and I believe I'm that fighter.
Do you feel like there will be a little bit of weight off your shoulders in the fact, as you said, it's the first time you have got a bit of backing, and Izzy will lobby for you. You realistically are, if not one of, if not the best fighter on his roster. So he's going to want to get behind you, and he's going to want to make the biggest fights.
Yeah, well, me and Izzy spoke, and he was very, very excited after that performance. Um, I went in and I put on a masterclass. I didn't get hit. I said everything. I done everything I said I was going to do, and Izzy was very excited. We've spoke about some things in the future, and you know what? He's going to back me, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it's up to me now to just get the fights and keep winning.
And if these fights don't come, as you say, we know how hard they are to make. It is about keeping active, rounds under the bank, and you want to be out, well, I'm assuming next week if you could.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm ready to go. Like no injuries. I didn't take no hits in there, and if he can get me a fight next week, the weight's already been made and it's easy done again. I'm always ready, and I think going forward, if I don't get any of those big fights, I mean, I'll just have to get myself into a mandatory position where I can't be denied.
Excellent, Sean. Thank you very much for being to IFLTV. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish?
Bang, bang, groovy chip.